What's good, boxing as a fight fans around the world? B Marsh with another boxing video. Now, before I start this video, man, any of you Eddie Hearn nut riders, don't come on my channel. Don't come in my comment section regurgitating everything that Eddie Hearn says. You know what I mean? You guys are not promoters. Don't come and tell me who the hell Wilder's fought. Don't tell me about how many fights he has, because I already know. Matter of fact, you come in the comment section. If you want to talk to me live, we could do that. Straight up and down. We could do that, man. I'll send you a link. Come on a live hangout. But some of you fellas out here, all you do is regurgitate what Eddie Hearn says, and then you come out and just come in comment sections talking, acting like you're an expert, like you're a boxing expert, promoter, and manager. No, that's what we not going to do. That's what you're not going to do on my channel, you dig? B Marsh Boxing back at it. Now this video, man, you see the man, Deontay Wilder, possibly might fight the man, Dominic Breazeale. In the meantime, in between time, while he waits on the decision from Anthony Joshua, if Anthony Joshua is willing to fight the Bronze Bomber, okay? Now, you know, Deontay Wilder has a kind of history with Dominic Breazeale. They got into an altercation at Deontay Wilder's last fight in a hotel lobby at was it in Tuscaloosa? Wherever they fought, somewhere there in Alabama, I believe Tuscaloosa. They got into a altercation. Dominic Breazeale allegedly claims that Wilder and his brother attacked him, and they said they're going to do this, that, and the third in front of Dominic Breazeale's kids and wife. That's what Dominic Breazeale says. And Dominic Breazeale, last I remember him talking about this situation, he said he's going to sue Deontay Wilder. Well, hey, if he wants to continue to pursue a litigation, go to take it to civil court, that's on him. One thing for sure, two things for certain. You could definitely settle it with money involved, right in the squared circle, you know. Now, a lot of people might jump out the window and say, "Oh, this man's trying to fight Anthony Joshua leftover." Yeah, that's well and fine. You could say what you want, but one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm sure Deontay Wilder would rather face Anthony Joshua rather than Dominic Breazeale. Tell Anthony Joshua to sign on the dotted line. Send out the offers. Bring this man wherever you want him to fight, because y'all call the shots, quote unquote, because, you know, Anthony Joshua making that guap, 20 mil per fight, you know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. Dominic Breazeale versus Deontay Wilder. Please expect that. It's not concrete, but don't be surprised if that's the next fight for the Bronze Bomber. Now, Deontay Wilder also said, man, he almost puked in his mouth and was disgusted when he saw the man Luis Ortiz at the fight when Deontay Wilder did what he did, legal assault to the man. What he did to him what he did to Breazeale out there in the second fight. Luis Ortiz was ringside, and Deontay Wilder said he almost puked in his mouth when he saw him. According to Deontay Wilder, he says, I almost puked in my mouth when I saw him, because on the real, Deontay Wilder says, I even tried to pay a guy step-aside money, you know what I'm saying, $600K out of his pocket, just so he could fight the man Luis Ortiz, to prove to himself and to prove to the world that he's willing to fight the best. You check it. So, the Bronze Bomber definitely didn't appreciate seeing the man Luis Ortiz. And Luis Ortiz got some nerve, man. Luis Ortiz, you're the biggest jerk. You're the one who should have got Donkey of the day rather than Breazeale. You know what I mean? Like I said in my previous video, go check it out with the one I did about Luis Ortiz. And I said, look at what this piece of air showed up to the fight. You know what I mean? He got some nerve, man. That guy's a coon, straight up and down. This is the type of dude who's talking all this stuff about Deontay Wilder while you messed up the payday, your own payday, and then you blaming Deontay Wilder for it, using, you know, divisive tactics to undermine and to discredit the man Deontay Wilder, you know. So Luis Ortiz, I ain't have no respect for you ever. Never did. I ain't gonna lie, man. Never did. You check it. I knew he'd beat Brian Ortiz. I said Brian Ortiz. Bye Jennings. You know, I remember that was a fight people were contemplating throwing up in the air who's gonna win. I knew he'd do what he do. But besides that, who the hell he beat? You know what I'm saying? Wilder would have done to him the same thing he would have done to Breazeale. I ain't say it would have been in the first round, but he would have got KO'd. That's a fact. You check it. You know, so Deontay Wilder, like I said, man, he was disgusted to see the man Luis Ortiz. And Deontay Wilder, you know, everybody I'm sure heard the Boxing Voice interview where they had Deontay Wilder, Shelly Finkel, Eddie Hearn, Tyson Fury, all on the line, you know what I'm saying? All on the horn, chopping it up, you know. I'm not going to say right then and there the negotiations was made for the fight. But it was a good dialogue, and it was good for the boxing fans, you know what I mean? But Shelly Finkel did say himself, you know, yeah, they selling out over there in England, you know what I mean? But they selling out any stadium, and AJ could fight any opponent, and he could fill out any stadium. But truth of the matter is, they're not making as much guap as much people would think he is. And especially since they're fighting in UK, if they brought them type of fights with Wilder and AJ to the United States, Las Vegas, the Mecca of boxing, then they could possibly have a very large gate, you know. But, you know, I think that that's up to the promoters, you know what I mean, and the managers where they're going to have that fight. But, you know, that's just some news I had to throw out there, man. Deontay Wilder been the topic of the week. He did very well. He did fairly well. He didn't crack 1 million on Showtime. But who does actually crack 1 million, to be honest, on Showtime? You check it as far as viewership. You know, Showtime's not in every single household in the United States. There's more subscribers to HBO than Showtime in the United States. So I can't really recall the last time a boxer made over 1 million views on Showtime. And we're not talking about Floyd Mayweather pay-per-views. I'm talking about a regular Saturday night boxing on Showtime. You check it. But you know, he broke over 800,000, so that's pretty good in my opinion. That's good, you know. Did better than AJ, you know what I'm saying? But then also you got to factor in AJ's fight was shown at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you know what I mean? Not everybody's sitting at home on their couch at 5 o'clock on the afternoon, especially if it's nice weather out there, you know what I mean? People going to enjoy their weekend. You check it, but just some news I had to throw out there. And like I said, man, before any of you nut huggers, Eddie Hearn and Matchroom nut huggers and AJ come in my comment section talking some nut ass shit, please remember, I don't want to hear none of your... don't regurgitate what the man Eddie Hearn said. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? We already know how many fights and who Deontay Wilder fought. Yeah, AJ's fought Klitschko. Yeah, we know that. He has a better resume. Don't tell me what Deontay Wilder was doing in his 19th fight. What does that matter? Deontay Wilder's pushing on to his 40th fight. So what are you really talking about? What he did 20 fights ago? Man, you should get slapped silly, man, to be honest, talking that stupid buffoonery, you heard? So be Marsh Boxer, leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all think about this situation, this little story I put up. I'm going to throw the links in the description box. And I'm going to catch you in the next video. 1.